Hey yo, it's the Grown Bambino, Dino Camino. How y'all doing? I think not sure if my camera's set up. Must be the light quality or something. But just messing around with some art at the moment, and gonna look at this. What I got going on here is this little samurai Champloo art that I drew a while ago, and share it with y'all. It's Mugen, my man Mugen. I drew it a long time ago. What I did is I took the I did it freehand with pencil and whatnot, but what I did is I took my phone and I watched the intro to Samurai Champloo, and I just took a bunch of screenshots. And I found one of the screenshots of the intro in a still that I really liked. That's why this looks so familiar to a lot of people. Is Mugen doing the little squat stance, you know what I'm saying? And then with the chicken behind him. And I guess I wasn't too confident in my drawing of the chicken. I don't blame myself because it's like it doesn't look all too good. That's okay. I mean, I'm usually only good at copying, so what I can do is I lost the screenshot, so I would either have to go back and take another screenshot of the intro, or I could just, do what I'm doing here and try to proceed to kind of trace over what I did before and maybe possibly finish it. Yeah, this is not something I usually do, especially on the digital drawing board, because I'm not good at, in my opinion, I am not good at drawing freehand on this digital drawing board. I can trace somewhat okay, but as you can see, the Mugen is in. I did it in pen. I did it in pencil and then did it over in pen. That's why it looks like this. But I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. I know it looks a little bit digital, pixelated when you put it on the digital, platform. But that's okay to me because when you zoom out, you can't really tell much of a difference anyway. I can go back over it and trace it and whatnot. Yeah. I found this anime to be, now, in my opinion, if you're going to become somebody that watches anime, you have to watch this. You have to watch Samurai Champloo. I mean, it's just one of the things you have to do. Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, DBZ Naruto. There's some in there. There's a bunch of 90s stuff that I personally would recommend, like Trigun, and some people say Ghost in the Shell. I'm like, eh. If you're a mech person, there's definitely some you need to check the fuck out. There's just things you can't be an anime fan or anime nerd and just simply not have seen Samurai Champloo, and it's not really that long. And if you know anything about it, it was kind of the first of its kind to mix a little bit of hip-hop aesthetic within the anime and the animations and the soundtrack. Most definitely, the soundtrack was made by this guy called Nujabes, and man, he kind of almost was one of the biggest pioneers to pave the way to lo-fi. I think. I mean, he took a lot of different samples in American and Japanese culture, mixed them together, and created lo-fi, pretty much. It was just like a kind of jazzy / hip-hop instrumental mix, and sometimes he would have people feature. It always gave like this kind of nostalgic feel to all of his work was just amazing. And he unfortunately died, I think, in a car crash way before his time. Way before. He was very young. So he's forever immortalized as a legend in music and a huge pioneer in music and a great inspiration in not only music but animation, because of what he contributed to the aesthetic of Samurai Champloo. And it's just something you need to watch, dude. For real. Like, Steve Bloom? Man, you know, the voice of Wolverine, and you've heard him in Oblivion, Skyrim, all a billion different games. Like, there's almost nothing you won't hear him in. He's in a gajillion different animes, and he's one of the greatest voice actors of all time, in my opinion. He's Mugen. He also plays Spike in Cowboy Bebop, which is, it's cool because same voice, yin and yang, day and night. Those two characters are the definition of day and night, which is, you know, interesting to me. I think it would be cool to see, which I'm sure they had a fan art of those two characters, Cowboy Bebop's Spike Spiegel and Mugen from Samurai Champloo, like just in a fan art, just back to back in a yin yang form or something. I'm sure there's tons of those out there somewhere. But again, I have no idea exactly what I'm doing. I'm kind of just tracing what I have. What would be best is for me to look to bring it up, try to replicate it as best as I can. But I'm just going to just trace these outlines just a little bit here. What I might do, I might try to start coloring Mugen here in a minute. But yeah, that speaking of yin and yang, Jean, the samurai in this anime, was definitely the yin to Mugen's yang, and they complemented each other very well in the show. One's calm and collected, who studied swordsmanship diligently in a dojo, under a style created by a master, passed down. And the other one's just a fucking wild ass. It's kind of like a wild card, and I don't remember him. I think he might have trained under someone, but he was too wild, I think. So he kind of just roams now. But anyway, just watch it because it's a really good anime that's worth it. Definitely worth it. And see all this. Top swordsman. He definitely kind of like, you'll see even in the first episode, he has a very he's got a very funny, I'm talking about it's like a 20-30-year-old anime at this point. Yeah, but you'll see in the first episode, he's got very much a like breakdancers kind of evasion style. It's kind of like a monkey when he's fighting. He's just all over the place. He just doesn't care. So let me see if I can bring up a picture of Mugen in that intro. Close. I'm just trying to find, like, I know you can't see it, but I'm trying to find the correct coloring styles, coloring for it. There's actually a picture that looks exactly like it. And all I did was take a screenshot. But this looks, wow. A lot of these look 100% exactly like it already did on my screenshot. Which, you know, not surprising, but it's just very convenient. Okay. Exit out the music. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. There we go. Alright, okay. Now, music's muted for a second. I'm going to open up a new, let's see what else. I might open up my files real quick. Can't seem to find it. Here somewhere. Here it is. Yeah. Alright, well, this is cool. I'm cool with that. This is basically the, yeah. So I could just bring that up, and what's cool about this program is I can just kind of take the colors. So I'm just gonna start by like taking one of these colors here. It looks very similar. Like it's so close to. I might need to move the eyes in a little more, but I don't know. I really like my rendition. It might not be exact. Wow, but it's damn near close, man. Shit. Yeah, I could try to move these eyes in a little bit more, but let's do this real quick. Oh, yeah. Let's just put his color in there. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and put his color in there real quick. And I just want to see how this would look if I cut his eye. And whoops. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Cut his eye and I move it. Look any better? I don't know. I don't think so. It's kind of more accurate. He's got more of a tough guy squint going on, but I will keep it. I will keep it like that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. That's cool with me. Yeah, and then the color a little bit. Now, you know, to me, nothing will really compare to, like, coloring pencils, because it's an actual art. I mean, not that this isn't, it's just that it can't go back. You can't go back, and there's many different levels to that kind of shit. It's an actual skill. This, you only have to learn whatever program you're working with, which is definitely very convenient. This is a lot faster if you know what you're doing, but I tend to not know what I'm doing. But that's okay. It's no issue for me. Top swordsman. I'm just gonna name some swordsmen out of my just off of my dome piece. Zoro from One Piece. Asta, Black Clover, which I really need to watch. I need to keep watching that because I'm not far at all. I need to catch up with my homie. Mihawk from One Piece. Mugen, Jin. Yami from Black Clover. Dude, how can I be missing so much? I know that Bradley, Fuhrer Bradley, is swift with a fucking sword. Who else is a swordsman? I'm gonna count Kuwabara because it's the spirit swords. Urameshi. Seems a little dark. It does seem a little dark. Yeah, I did that. That seems like a more. I don't know. Something a little bit lighter. That seems good, right? It probably looks weird just on the backdrop of white, but what's cool, what I can do is I can just fade it. Yeah, I can just fade that. I know. Alright. I might use a little bit of fading a little bit later in here. Even though, you know, I'm not good at color shading. I'm really not. That's why I use this airbrush tool that I haven't used here yet. I've used it a lot, but in my other projects, but it doesn't turn out as well as I want it to. It's cool, I could just be sloppy with it. If I wanted to. Just erase it. swordsman. Ichigo's a swordsman. I haven't really gotten into Bleach that far. I mean, it's just the whole Soul Society thing that kind of just throws me off a bit, because I'm personally not one to believe in the existence of a soul unless I'm proven without a doubt otherwise. I'm not saying that they don't exist, but I cannot say whether or not they do or do not exist. I don't have any proof to prove otherwise. So it's just when souls come into the mix. Who am I kidding? I mean, this is anime we're talking about. What the fuck am I talking about? Like, but I don't know. It's just the whole hierarchy of like, you'd think that a bunch of badass warriors that live in the Soul Society are have a better, don't live in the, don't have the aesthetic of like a Edo period of Japan community. It's like, I don't know, a little, maybe it's a gap in the culture that I'm just not getting enough. Alright. Yeah. And I have full confidence that this will not turn out the way that I want it to. That's okay. You gotta learn. You have to learn. Color. It's a little brighter than that. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Swordsman. Oh, how can I forget? Kenshin Himura, the Tosai the Manslayer, using the hidden Mitsurugi style. That's the man, dude. It doesn't matter if Mugen goes up against him. Mugen's dying. He is dead. Most people are dead. That man is amazing. But, speaking of Steve Blum, the same voice actor did, as Mugen, did, what did he do? What's his name? Fuck. I can't remember that guy's name, that was his enemy. Shishio. Yeah. Same voice actor. Acted totally different. Great voice acting, oh my god. And Shishio, bro. He's a badass too. That motherfucker is no joke, dude. He suffered so much, and he's such a genius when it comes to battle tactics and stuff. The author of that manga is really to be commended, because that guy, dude, he comes up with the coolest shit. He really comes up with the coolest shit, like the way that Shishio, what did he do? He had he doused his blade in oil, flammable oil of some kind, and then he has flint or something that he scrapes it on when he's or something like that, or there's little tiny bits of flint carved onto the blade of Shishio's sword or something, so that when he scrapes it against the concrete or any rough surface, it can create a giant spark, and he can use that, or even a flame, he can use that for explosions, firewalls, all different kinds of crazy shit. They need to put that on the weapon show where they try to figure out whether or not fake weapons can actually exist. Because that would be sick, just that tactic alone. So it sounds like such a simple thing, but it would definitely be fucking badass if that was put into action, man. And I might go back and watch that. I've already seen Champloo like 4 times. Foo, that's my girl. Foo's my girl. She can get it. Yeah. I know I'm definitely not doing this probably the right way, but nobody ever said that there was a right way to do art. You know, when I was in school, I was you know, it makes sense that there's a syllabus and there's a way to do things when it comes to an art format, but ultimately, at the end of the day, as long as somebody has tried and they've done it in their own way, I don't see how people can fail art unless you just don't do the project. Because as long as you've done it, it doesn't have to look exactly the same. Unless you're doing a class on copying. Art is not about copying, and that's one of my biggest problems is I don't have much originality. But yeah, if you're in an art class in high school, how can you fail? That's what I don't understand. If all art is just relative. There's no such thing as good and bad art. It's all relative. Now I will say that when it comes to movies and entertainment, there is a fine line between good entertainment or good script writing or good plot devices, good like a good movie. I know opinion of perspective is relative, but I mean, let's be honest, when it comes to writing and logic and script and storyboarding, you're either good or you're not. I mean, there's a fine line. When it comes to art, you can grade somebody. It's like music. You can grade somebody on the individual aspects of that song. Like if somebody was to rap, you could grade them on whether or not they spit a verse that was consistent with this rhythmic pattern, or if they spit a verse that was that had 16 bars, or if they spit a verse that had 8 bars, and if you spit something with 16 lines that was consistent, you can grade somebody on all types of shit. But at the end of the day, you can't really say whether it was good or bad. You can, but that is all relative. So you can't fail music and you can't fail art. The only way you can fail, you can fail music because you need to learn how to use an instrument. But once you know how to use an instrument, what you make beyond that point is all relative. If you like it, you like it. Life is relative, man. Everything's relative, so even what I was saying about movies is almost not even true. Scripts. I'm just still butthurt about The Last Jedi, that's all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still butthurt about that. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. I know people who have written better fan fictions. Let's just say that. I used to be on a forum, on a couple Star Wars forums before I got into anime, and I made a lot of friends all around the world. One in Greece that I really need to hit up, see how he's doing. All around the world, and we used to write and discuss stuff all the time. I don't think I'm ready for this portion of the tale yet, but look back at it. I can kind of guess, but it won't really be well done. Whoops. Do my own little rendition of what the chicken looks like, kind of, because I feel like the only way I can actually copy for sure, because I've never drawn, I'm not good at drawing off the bat on a digital board. I'm just not. I'm better at, freehand or whatever, more friction, better way to, see or feel the temperance. I don't know. I don't think I can, see, I have to over and over, and if this was a piece of paper, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to leave that.